Good morning. Now, I had a comment from a gentleman, and I use the term loosely, and I joke, from a gentleman that I've communicated with quite a lot but never met. Mr. Steve Ross, who lives on Turtle Beach, I think not a million miles away from Phuket. Now, Steve's question was a good one and a simple one. He said, how do you reconcile, I'm paraphrasing here, how do you reconcile your self-sufficiency way of life with your following cooking and blah blah? Well, it's very simple, Steve. I did answer this in the comments, but I'm going to answer it to everybody. It's very simple. There's self-sufficiency, which is one thing. There's self-reliance, which is another thing, and there's self-indulgence, which is another thing altogether. Now, we have well over 50 different species of fruit trees on this land. Indeed, I'm approaching a jackfruit, and here we've got baby jackfruit forming, and here we've got a crumper, big one. This tree is some all, and we've had a lot of it this year. There's one here. Look at the size of it compared to my hand. It's huge. They are like a Thai grapefruit. Oranges, lemons, apples, grapes, lamyai, mangoes. Man, we've got loads of fruit trees. Then I've got the aquaponics downstairs, which we grow veg in and harvest fish from. Then as we come up the top, is my bucket of potatoes. As we come up the top, we're looking at, you might be able to see the seedlings are popping up already. That's a tray, and that tray is full of, that's a tray full of broccoli. This is a tray with 90 odd compartments in it, and that's half cauliflower and half cabbage. This is a tray that's full of lemon balm, a bucket of tomatoes, more seedlings over there. Now if we come to the pergola, we've got potatoes that are showing here rather nicely. Now here is bell pepper, sweet peppers, and they're about half size. They're the ones I've been feeding along with this bell pepper plant. They've had feed. This one has not. This is our Ian Welldale experiment, and this is growing fruit, but they're quite stunted. That's only getting out of the compost that's in there. It's not getting anything. That's a passion fruit vine. Pumpkins. We grow pumpkins downstairs in the bottom garden. We've got loads of pumpkins down there. Tomatoes, we've currently got more tomatoes than you can shake a shitty stick at, as they say. In here, there are more bell peppers. There are also more veggies. This side, different varieties of tomatoes. A white table grape vine that needs spraying. I'll do that this morning. Heading off to the top garden. These are the first forming mulberries. Steve, it's not about silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. This garden is 2 acres, so suffice to say it provides us with a lot of what we consume. We've got 4 acres of rice in that direction, which we share crop it, and we get 55 full sacks of rice every year off that. So I don't profess to be self-sufficient. it's self-sufficiency. Here we go. There's a tamarind. I don't profess to be self-sufficient. We've got more bananas than you can shake a shitty stick at, and loads of coconuts as well. But self-sufficiency, prepping if you like, prepping is for what you're going to do if there's a disaster. We've had these hurricanes in America, and we've had floods here, and we've had floods in other places, Spain and different places, where they're natural disasters. And for the people who didn't prep, I mean, if your house gets washed away, there's nothing you can do, but by and large, you know what I mean. For the people that didn't prep, they're in trouble. They're reliant upon the state, they're reliant upon charity, etc., etc. Where if you've gone to the trouble, I mean, we've got a store, and it's chock full of cans and jars and bottles and loads of different sauces. I mean, we could make our own fish sauce. We don't. We buy it, and we've got loads of bottles of fish sauce. Thai cooking, you can't exist without fish sauce. Here, papayas. Got loads of fruit trees that are not in fruit, but they'll be coming in fruit this next month or so, as the winter drops in, and then we come to the hot. So, and then there's been self-reliant. Now, what does self-reliant mean? Self-reliant to me means the workshop. You know, the tools in the workshop, the ability to mend things, or if you like, fix things, repair things, things like that are self-reliant. Self-reliant. I don't need a wife to do my cooking. I'm quite happy doing my own cooking. This vine on the floor, that's another passion fruit. We have millions. They go to waste. Most of them go in the compost, to be honest. Down here is knock, rambutan. Then over there's avocado. And then as we go down, Steve always says that a walk around my garden lowers his blood pressure. I hope it's going down, Stephen. Now then, this tree is a kaffir lime leaf. The kaffir limes and the leaves go in the Thai green curry. That bush there is a lime tree. I've got a finger lime that Dave and Pratney sent, and I've got pomegranate, etc., etc. I mean, look at this rascal down here now. This papaya, laden with fruit. There must be 100 weight of fruit on there. And then up there's got to be 50 coconuts on that tree, maybe more. But we've got maybe 20 coconut trees that we planted years ago. Oops, and there's one on the floor. I'll have that up later. When they say the best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago, the next best time is today. And that I firmly believe in. Now there's loads of fish in there, tilapia, and some of those are getting ready for harvesting. These are a type of lettuce, a different type of lettuce. Here is more lemon balm. These seedlings are broccoli again. And these are a different type of lettuce. They're trying to get to it. These are broccoli. Broccoli is good for you. All these seedlings, all broccoli in this bed. I'm going on a road trip tomorrow with Stephen. I'm taking Stephen down to Pattaya to get to sort his these are out. So I'll be away for about a week. So there'll be no videos for about a week. Down this bottom section, that's full of pumpkins down there. Loads of pumpkins. More fruit trees. So, this is a different variety of mango. Now I've got about 10 different varieties of mango, but in my 50 species I only count that as one. Loads of coconuts up this one. Loads of coconuts. And so Stephen, am I self-sufficient? Nope. Nope. If I was self-sufficient, then you would think that everything that we consume, we grow or produce. Stephen, he did say about beer comes from the shop. He said flour comes from the shop. The cinnamon comes from the shop. Blah, 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 blah. On the apple crumble. And yeah, we could grow wheat for flour. Cinnamon is a bark off a tree that comes from India mainly. I don't know if any cinnamon grows in Thailand. Prepping is, if you want to be a proper prepper, somebody like Pastor Joe at Viking Preparedness, but even Pastor Joe goes and buys gasoline, petrol and diesel. I could make diesel from the Jatropha. That's simple enough. I mean, there's some of our solar panels. We've got 14 solar panels, which gives us 5 kilowatt of energy. Grid goes down, we've still got energy. No offence taken, Stephen. None whatsoever. I never professed to be self-sufficient. We do produce a lot of our own stuff. There's bananas that came off one of our trees. We've probably got more than most, mate. Now then. And here is my self-indulgent bit. It's bird's custard over apple crumble. I could make my own custard. It's only milk, eggs, sugar and vanilla. And I do have vanilla pods in the garden. However, see you later. Bye bye for now.